It's the 7th of October 2009 and it's East Germany's birthday. This small horde of marchers are members of the communist youth organization, the Free German Youth, or FDJ.
60 years GDR.
The FDJ still exists. This group from Hanover is shuffling across the main parade route of former communist East Berlin.
We're a delegation from Hanover. After holding celebrations on a provisional basis in Hanover for the past 10 years, we've come to Berlin to celebrate the national holiday in the original setting.
20 years ago, things looked a little different. On the 7th of October 1989, East Germany celebrated its nationhood one last time. Then Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev attended the grand event marking 40 years of communist East Germany with words of warning. But only a few in the East German communist regime understood that their days were numbered. 5 weeks later, the Berlin Wall fell, followed shortly by the collapse of the communist regime. Despite all that, East Germany is as popular today as it ever was, at least as an exhibit. This past October the 7th, visitors packed Berlin's Museum of the Communist East to get a closer look at the failed state. Former citizens even got a little sentimental.
People used to stick together, now they're not so close. Everyone's on their own. There are a lot of egocentric people now, whereas back then there were only a few. That's the only thing I miss.
If you didn't have any contact with the Stasi, then there are good memories. People earned a living, and there was a good sense of togetherness.
East Germany came into being on the 7th of October 1949. It was founded at the behest of the Soviet occupiers as a reaction to the founding of West Germany in the Allied occupied zone. East Germany was run by the communist SED party led by Erich Honecker. The SED no longer exists, but the Left Party in the German parliament makes no attempt to hide its East German communist roots.
I'm not at all sensitive about that. It's a historical fact that members of the Left Party were once in the SED. When the wall came down, we said we wanted to work critically with the legacy of the SED. That means we wanted to analyze the mistakes and make sure they're never repeated.
People at the museum accept the fact that the former communists are attracting more voters.
I imagine that accepting the Left Party in the long term will be unavoidable.
But it doesn't bother you that they're former communists?
Well, there's a point when you have to move on.
Not everyone is capable of that. This group, calling itself the Society for the Protection of Civil Rights and Dignity, says East Germany was annexed by the West. In their view, the communist workers and farmer state under the leadership of Erich Honecker was swallowed up by the class enemy. On the 7th of this month, comrades met to settle scores with capitalist West Germans.
Für sie ist die DDR.
They say East Germany was an oppressive state and the second German dictatorship after Nazi rule. Both things are wrong. They know it's wrong. They are lying. They are telling huge lies. East Germany is still here. It's alive, not as a state, but in your heart and here.
Because most friends of former East Germany stick to themselves, their demands go largely unnoticed. This shop is one of the success stories of the fall of the wall. East Germany is alive here. The shelves are full of Eastern products which are still popular now. In some cases, more so than before. Business is good, and not just on the 7th of October. And a lot of customers don't see themselves as the big losers following the collapse of communism.
I didn't lose out. I had a job and could work until retirement. It was normal for me.
Or did life get better?
Some things, maybe. I can get a car quicker than I could get the Trabant. We're happy. I have nothing to complain about.
Ich will nicht meckern.
Ich gratuliere dir.
A small concert starts in front of the shop. Ingrid Raag has been a popular singer in the East since the 1970s. On the 60th anniversary of East Germany, she sings a birthday song.
Gratuliere dir. Du weißt, wir alle haben dich gern. Bleib in unserem Leben der Stern, wünsch ich uns und dir. Ich gratuliere